We back in the building, chat. Oh my god. Bro, it's been a minute since I've been on stream, y'all. Like I said before, bro, we back, bro. We got a lot of drama going on. We got a lot of tea, bro. We got a lot of music that just dropped. So, hey, be patient with me. You feel me? Kaboom. You feel me? We back in the building. Hey, it's been a while since I've been on stream, man. After I took my little American stream break, you feel me? I took a trip um, to go to my hometown. I explained it in the video before this one, but I just want to tell y'all I'm real thankful for y'all tuning in. You feel me? I know a lot of y'all tune into my videos and be like, you feel me? Come in, show some love. Like I appreciate everybody that come in and tune into my videos and show some love, man. It's as a small content creator, it's hard getting support. It's hard getting love, y'all. I do want to tell y'all, if y'all ever inspired to be a content creator, I just want to warn y'all about something. It comes a time when you hit this little section where you feel like you just stuck stagnant and you stuck and you basically you can't create content. You get burnt out. Goddamn, you get burnt out and everything. But I want to tell y'all, there's an uptick from that, man. You feel me? You will rise up again, y'all. So don't quit. Don't give up, y'all. Um, I know a lot of people won't support. You might find out that your family and friends won't support you as much as you thought they would, or you might feel like you need some support. I'm gonna tell y'all this much, y'all. Y'all don't need support, man. Just keep grinding, and eventually your support will come, y'all. And it's a lot more things that will happen as you become a content creator, but I'm gonna save that for another video. But we're gonna go ahead and react to some stuff real quick. Yo, chat. Let's do a roll call. Anybody in here? Bro, I know this is gonna be a dead stream, bro. I know this is gonna be a dead stream. Hopefully not. But this is gonna be a good stream. You know, this is my first one back. My first streams is always good. No lie, my first streams is always good. I always bring the hype, the energy, man. Always. 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 But we gotta upload though. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Bro, y'all know you know who y'all picking. Y'all picking Prince or Michael Jackson? To me, I feel like Michael Jackson's the better artist. I went through all Michael Jackson music, and I'm like, Michael Jackson is a way better artist than Prince. Facts. No lie, real shit. Like, Michael Jackson just had that soul to him. I know Prince was a little better at, you feel me, creating his own music, playing the guitar or whatever. But I'm telling y'all, Michael Jackson is just that nigga. He's just that guy. Factual. All right, let's see what we got to react to today. Gonna go ahead and get to the video, y'all. I know y'all been waiting on me. You already know what it is, man. Your boy Cash back with a video, y'all. If y'all watching this on YouTube, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe down below as always. Let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Woo! All right, that's just my little cutscene, y'all. Don't worry about that. Y'all. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn. I hate coming back from break, bro. It be like, ain't nobody tuned in with me. Nothing be going on. I'm back to a dry YouTube channel. Now some people do tune in with me. I appreciate everybody that tuned in with me. You know, I feel it, man. I know we had a wave last year. A lot of energy last year. To the point where I'm like, we about to blow up soon, man. You feel me? But after that, I'm like, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the thumbnail. Maybe I gotta change the thumbnail. Y'all think it's the thumbnail? Maybe it's the thumbnail. Maybe it's the thumbnail. Yo, we doing a triple upload streak run. Sometimes I'll be thinking it's me, and I'll be coming back to my. I'm like, bro, maybe it's what happened to my YouTube channel, bro? It ain't working no more. Now I'm like the algorithm down for. And I really shouldn't take this break, bro. But I'm like, I gotta take a break sometime. You gotta take a break sometimes. Facts. You gotta take a break. Always and forever. Hold on real quick. What am I doing right now? I gotta find a picture I just took. Damn. I hate fucking. Alright. Alright, I had to change that picture, bro. I had to change that picture up. Alright. Alright, let's get into reactions. Y'all ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get into the video we got. Let's get into this one right here, y'all. We got DJ Akademiks goes off on Lil Baby after 4PF set him up to get backdoored in Miami. Now, I heard about this whole situation. I thought this situation was with Ty Lil. Like, for real, I thought this whole situation was with Ty Lil. I was doing my research, seen some TikToks, and I was like, what's going on between Ak and Ty Lil? But now, it seems like this shit is going on with Lil Baby and Akademiks. So, we're going to go ahead and react to this. Now, this is crazy, bro. I don't know what the deal is with all this streamers versus reactors or whatever, but it's kind of crazy.
What it is, thing you would squabble with you any time. What it is, thing you would
Oh snap, today's another day that the internet is on fire. I knew this was coming. When rappers start playing games with media people, it always ends messy. Today we gotta talk about DJ Akademiks versus Lil Baby, because this ain't no he said, she said. This is money, ego, threats, and straight internet chaos. And this one's getting nasty. Now listen, y'all gotta understand something about DJ Akademiks. Ak don't just wake up and hate. When he hates, it's personal. According to Ak, this whole thing goes back years.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Now, Lil Baby and Akademiks definitely had beef over the years. One thing I will say about Ak is he always when he gets in the beef with rappers, bro, he doesn't stop, bro. No cap. Ak do not stop. Every time he beef with somebody, he go at him head on and don't stop, bro. And it was a point in time. It was like if Ak mad at you, bro, your career is over with.
Lil Baby's camp allegedly paid Akademiks $30,000 to stop criticizing him.
Yo, Lil Baby, you and your team paid me $30,000 to keep quiet about your motherfucking album. And I sat there and I realized, I said, well, if you pay me $30,000, there ain't no way you sent a to come swing on me. Why would you do that? Don't make no sense. Why would you pay me afterwards? Because y'all whole demeanor was that you feeling this.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm thinking this whole situation with Akademiks is about Ty Lil. So obviously he must have found out it was about Lil Baby.
Wave, and I said I'll fall back. I said I can't lie to, but I'll fall back, and y'all paid me to do it. Y'all paid me. Just stand on it. When I called you, you should have said, you know what's up. You've been talking you. But But y'all ain't do that. Y'all backed off of that. Y'all said it wasn't y'all. Then y'all paid me money just to, could you give the album a shot? I chilled out. I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna let people say whatever it is. I say, you know what? That can't be Baby. Like, I found a couple songs I like. I start supporting it. I start going up with it. And then now I'm finding out in the 10th inning, yo, Baby, you is.
What? Why you paying $30,000 to shut up if he ain't lying? But it gets worse. Academics claim that after the payment, he was set up in Miami, basically saying people from Baby side tried to press him physically.
The price done went up 300 bands. You had this bitch ass who you sent. Yo, little baby, stop the bullshit. You sent this.
Damn, hold on. Now, what I'm gonna say about this situation right here, is really, bro, on a low, rappers be needing people like Academics, bro. You know why? Because they keep their name relevant. So like when obviously Academics is still promoting Lil Baby album. You feel me? I gave Lil Baby album a couple of listens, but we're not like Academics and people that react to his music, bro. I do not be listening to Lil Baby like that. Okay, Mrs. Trendsetter was fire. Okay, we just heard that song. You feel me? But other than that, bro, you feel me? We gotta really respect Academics. But like I said, he's still getting his money worth right now because you're talking about him.
Go do this bullshit.
Now, you don't press a dude who lives on the internet because guess what? Now he ain't never shedding up. Now, here's where Academics turn into super villain. Act basically says, if you pay me $30K before, now it's $300K if you want peace. That's a $10K markup. That's not even rap beef. That's business beef. And Lil Baby, he allegedly ain't paying nothing. So Act said, bet. Now this is where Act went full-blown demon mode.
You paid me for your album tonight, yo. I'm on your ass forever. Remember that. So listen, I'm only saying this because I think this little K-Rich, I'm going to go back and forth with him. Let me tell you this. I'm going to cost your boss $1 million. I did this to the best of them, and I'm going to do it to him. The $30,000 you gave me for your album, make sure you know that when I'm slandering you tooth and nail to the cross, I'm going to you to the Lil Baby.
Act straight up said Lil Baby's next album is gonna be trash. No industry politeness, no media neutrality, no I respect his artistry. Nah, Act basically said he's praying on the album's downfall. Now imagine being a rapper and the biggest hip-hop blogger is rooting against you. Act said he's gonna critique.
That's the worst thing, bro. Somebody get online on the internet, bro, and then try to act like they praying on your downfall. That's the worst position or the worst feeling ever, bro. Then he telling hundreds of thousands of people that he praying on your downfall. Like, what kind of witchcraft type devilish shit is that? That's tough. All right. Now, Academics, man, you know, he get a little shot of that Hennessy. I know he be going overboard sometime, man. But when he get mad, he get mad. Facts. Factual.
Every bar, every stream number, every first week sale. That's psychological warfare. Now this is where things get uncomfortable. Act said if Lil Baby denies the alleged setup, he hopes bad things happen to him. And immediately the internet went crazy.
So the first thing I said, yo, bro, you know when it up to me, he said some 4PF shit. You know the first thing you said? Yo, Act, chill, Act, man, you on that police ass shit. You scared of this 4PF shit. Bet. Who? I say, yo, nah, baby, like this. So he's like, Act, what? You acting dumb. Cause baby, if you got a problem with me, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your pussy ass assistant squabble with you anytime. I mean, you a addict. I've been on that. You DM me. You DM me where you at. I DM you where I'm gonna be at. You never showed me yourself trolling. I will anywhere in it. Facts. But we squashed it because Rod Wave is a mutual of ours. But don't fake squash it and send your pussy ass drawers holder to ever do nothing. So when I called you in the morning and I said, bro, you did that? And baby, you gotta respond to it. I'm gonna make this loud. You gotta respond to this. You're gonna either be pussy or you're gonna stand on it and say, I did backdoor that pussy ass thing. You thought we was cool?
People saying Act went too far. That is not hip hop. And family shouldn't be mentioned. And I ain't gonna lie, this was the moment where beef went from funny to dangerous. Because once you start wishing harm, that's when the streets start paying attention. And the internet had a field day. Memes, jokes, the whole 9 yards. Act was front row with popcorn. Now here's the crazy part. Lil Baby ain't said nothing. No tweet, no IG live, no caption.
I don't know what's going on with the music industry. Like I said before, man, it's a lot of craziness that's going on with the music industry right now. We seeing the biggest artists turn into, you know, they're getting off. They stop rapping and getting on stream, man. You feel me? Going outside a little more. They ain't playing around nowadays. I ain't gonna lie. This is what hip hop is turning to. It's not about the music no more. It's about what they do outside the music now, which is crazy, bro. Now, is hip hop dead, bro? Is hip hop dying? I don't know. I be. You feel me? I'm gonna be. It's gonna be crazy to see the way hip hop turn out here in the next couple of years.
No diss, which is either number 1, smart, 2, strategic, or 3, he really don't care. But silence makes DJ Akademiks get louder. Every day Baby doesn't respond, Act drops another rant. This beef shows something important. Rappers used to bully the media. Now, the media got live streams, fan bases, and receipts. Ack ain't just a blogger, he's a brand. And Lil Baby just ain't a rapper, he's a multi-million-dollar business. And when those two clash, internet wins. Here's my prediction. Lil Baby might sub Ack in music, Ack gonna react to every lyric, album drops, Ack reviews is live, or this gets squashed behind the scenes with a big check. But knowing Ack, he not forgiven for free. So
facts. All right, now I heard theories that my boy Akademiks is supposed to be beefing with Baby in the boxing ring. Now I don't know. Ack been calling him out. I'm trying to figure out if Akademiks will be boxing my nigga Lil Baby. That's tough. All right. And I know all y'all gonna be betting. All y'all gonna be putting your bets on Lil Baby. I know everybody betting on Lil Baby. I'm gonna tell y'all now, Lil Baby is not losing. Lil Baby is gonna put the beaters on Akademiks now. I know Act the underdog, but Lil Baby will put the beaters on Akademiks now. I'm not dick riding. Facts. All right. But y'all do know Akademiks is a little cocky. A little strong, bro. Akademiks do his push-ups on the daily. Y'all gotta understand that. Now, a lot of people don't believe Ack go to the weight room because he a big-ass nigga. I know they used to troll Akademiks saying that he was in his mama basement eating Twinkies and shit. It's crazy, right? But I do think Akademiks will put the beaters, or Lil Baby will put the beaters on Ack. We don't know. We gotta see, though. Facts.
Let me ask y'all, who's winning this beef? DJ Akademiks or Lil Baby? Drop your takes in the comments. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Because if there's any more updates, you know I'm covering in real time. Keep it locked.
So this morning I talked to P this morning. I talked to Baby's boss and shit. And I had to tell all of them, I'm like, nigga, I'm the non-street nigga. I never brought this shit online. You feel me? I treated this like a no harm, no foul shit. Yeah, on me, nigga, connected. I hollered at you. You claim that, oh, maybe some niggas didn't get the memo that we cool. Okay. That's backdoor activity, right? Oh yeah, we cool. But whatever. So I left that offline. Why am I mad at Baby if he got nothing to do with it? That's a great question. So here's the thing, right? And I'm glad y'all said that. This is, and I explained it to even P this morning too. I said, check this out. Me and Lil Baby, we have a understanding as men. This is offline. It don't get brought online. I understand as men. I only told people online that Rod Wave put us on the phone. We had to understand as men. He got my number. I got his number. We're men. Okay? All right. A month later, a who I find out is his, like, you know, the store runner, assistant, sees me and tries to confront me on an issue that he's saying is for full PF, right? He swings, he misses, whatever. It's not even, I see some people trying to say, nah, Act got slapped. I'll even let y'all go with that even though it's not true, just because I think the swinging is the offensive part. Niggas, I'm not out here getting swung on by nobody. So What, like, he ain't hit me, but like, and by the way, I would have never forgave Baby if he had hit me. Ever. I would have been up with him that night. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. So he swing, he miss. I called Tyler not answering. Like, Tyler probably setting up the next back door. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, Tyler probably got like a...
Nah, that's what I thought. I thought Ty Lil was the one that's backdooring motherfucker. I was gonna say, I thought Ty Lil just got out of the situation. I figured that Ty Lil wouldn't do that, bro. Unless, like, I don't know the relationship between academics and Ty Lil, but I just thought Ty Lil wouldn't do that, bro. Factual.
Backdoor list. Like, all right, who am I backdooring today? I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. So Tyler, all right, I never talked to Tyler again in life, right? Now it's on. So I had called Baby tonight because remember now everybody's telling me, oh, that's not no random who did whatever. That's Baby's man's. He be with Baby. Okay, cool. I called Baby 3 times. He didn't answer. I said, yo. So that night, now remember I told you, internet gonna go whatever. I ain't get hit, but if I got hit, I would have went up that night. So I was gonna go up that night with it. But I said, yo, talk to Baby first, right? So I ain't go up with it that night. I hit Baby in the morning. Like, I wake up early, like 7, 8 a.m. I hit Baby. Baby was in Miami. And I hit Baby. I said, first thing I said, that's it. You ain't sent a swing on me in the club, did you? Remember, we just had a conversation as men. The conversation goes as is. Hey, this shit is, we not beefing. Like, yo, whatever you said, whatever I said.
I understand one thing. If you get backdoored, man, it's not a good thing to go ask around if you got backdoored, bro. Facts, okay? All right. You ain't supposed to ask nobody if you got backdoored, bro. You just gotta charge it to the game and understand. Call it out. Call it out if you feel me. Call it out like you doing now, but don't go asking around if you backdoor me. You feel me? I get it though. I get why you doing it though.
And I did, and I said whatever about you in the song. There's some miscommunication. This shit we meant. Like, this shit is a dub. You feel me? Cool. And this is why I'm going up on Baby, because I don't like to get on the phone with me and act like we cool, and then he's doing underhanded shit. That's snake. That's backdoor vibes too. So don't say we cool. Just say we're not cool. Like there's certain people we've never had that conversation to say we cool. So don't say we cool that I could stop dissing your music or stop speaking my mind on your music, but all the while you feel away, and you probably tell your yo, yeah, it's still up for that. You gotta play nice with it. That's snake behavior. If we got an issue, just keep it at we got an issue. Okay. So when I called Baby in the morning, I said, you ain't sent him do something, did you? He said, nah, what happened? I explained the situation. He said, nah, he said I'm a man of my word. He said, just like I said in the conversation with Rod Wave on it, when we first talked, we good. We ain't got no problems. That's what he said to me on the phone the next morning. I said to him, yo, I said, do you know this dude? Because this is a dude I realized who did whatever. Right when I said that, he said, oh. He said, yeah, I know him. So he confirms he knows him. He don't tell me what he do, but he just say he don't, right? I said, word, okay. So he says to me, he said, but you know, I don't think everybody know that me and you chopped it up. So they might be going on their own whatever. You know what I mean? And they might just think they holding me down. Remember, this is all offline. I'm keeping it. I'm the internet nigga. I'm keeping it offline. Oh, okay, I bet. So what I do, I'm gonna keep it like it's got to the internet shit now. But I said, I do.
No way. The internet nigga keep this shit offline. You feel me? We internet niggas, man. This is what we do. All right. You feel me? He keeping it on the low. No way that the press got to this information. We're not telling them.
Dude, even Baby's not standing on whatever dude did. It's not like Baby's like, yeah, pussy, what you think, nigga? What you think? You thought this shit was sweet? Yeah, nigga. It's not that. The nigga said, act, me and you are cool. We're on the phone the next morning. Said we cool, yo, act. They ain't got nothing. It said, yeah, I know the nigga, but he probably think he just doing some shit. So you're telling me what his actions is out of bounds. I bet. I said, if I ever see the nigga again, I follow the nigga. I follow him. Let's watch out for this nigga. If we run into him, this got nothing to, in my mind now, this nigga and him swinging got nothing to do with Baby no more. Baby's not standing with his actions, right? But also, when I bring it to Baby and Baby's confirming that's his man's, based on the fact that the nigga is approaching me about issues that he's claiming he's standing on for you, you should probably go holler at homie and be like, yo, you know me and act cool, right? And it's not a nigga that don't be around him. It's his condom getter. You feel me? I'm like, okay. So I get off the phone, Baby. I'm like, I get that. Nigga, I'm out in real life. Like, bro, if it was a fight or some shit like that, nigga, I'm not. It's whatever, cool.
I don't know, like I said before, I feel like a lot of weird stuff is going on with content creators. Like, we gotta check on our content creators nowadays, man. You feel me? I don't know. The streamers, the content creators, especially the streamers right now. Everybody's, you feel me, is going on these little mental health breaks, you feel me? And I think, I don't know, I think the world changing for real, you feel me? I just don't think, at first I wouldn't think that content creators would be getting snaked out like this, but nowadays, man, I don't know. I don't know where streaming is becoming now. You feel me? I think the whole world is changing, man. W's in the chat for James, man.
I'm thinking Baby gonna handle it internally just like I would have been handling it internally, right? And the only reason people think this just happened, this is a year ago. I got the loudest mouth in hip hop, pause. I just went all the way up with it, but I can't go up with it with the weed roller. I gotta go up with it with Baby. Because when I hit you the next morning and you say you ain't got nothing to do with that and we cool and this and third, you should have went and checked the nigga and said, yo, listen, bruh, you can't, like, maybe you ain't know that me and whatever, but me and this nigga, we at a certain place. This is how we rocking with it. The mere fact you never did that and the nigga getting online and lying, I can't go up with it with him. I don't know him. Because the way he approached me was on behalf of you. So when I then say to you, yo, this happened, or a nigga attempted something, and you don't at least do whatever you have to do, you being the boss, I can't beef with the nigga who whatever. I still don't fuck with him, but nigga, I gotta go back, like, fuck over that me and you cool shit. We ain't cool, nigga, stop it. Me and you need to get back into it. That's what it is. So, the nigga brought it to the internet, because I never brought it to the internet, right? I was like, all right, because
it's dope though. I ain't gonna lie. I know everything, like, people be on some shady shit behind closed doors, bro. You just gotta really watch out. Hopefully they can resolve this issue if it's an issue here. I would love to see streamers and rappers box. That'd be dope. That's something new. You feel me? Just keep it positive or whatever. You feel me? Just keep it P, man. We ain't gotta do too much over the entertainment industry. I know the entertainment industry can get a little weird, but like I said before, just box them, man. You feel me? That's tough. All right. That's all. You feel me? All right. Let's go and react to the next thing we got on our list. All right, as y'all know Kai Cenat got cheated on recently. Factual, you feel me? Kai Cenat got cheated on by, what's her name? Gigi. Gigi was actually, you feel me, supposedly cheating on Kai Cenat with YoungBoy, you feel me? But rumors have said that Kai Cenat team has planned that, and YoungBoy actually didn't cheat with Gigi at all, and or YoungBoy actually didn't sleep with Gigi. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. So we got Gigi expose Kai Cenat. This is gonna be real interesting right here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let's get into it.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I been told y'all this. Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. Who the laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that laughed or got excited was on my Deshae. Why the
Bro. This is why Kai, I ain't gonna lie, this is why Kai right now is reading books, bro. Look at what Kai homie is doing right now, bro. Is he trolling or is he trying to get some play or what? Is this what homies do? I can imagine, bro. I don't do this type of shit. But maybe I should. This is maybe how I should act once my you feel me, to my homie bitches and shit. I think he trolling though.
Are you saying anything?
Recently, Kai Cenat's ex Gigi has gone on the internet and exposed Kai. Well, mainly Kai Cenat's friends and the other people around them and how they were acting during and before the relationship, pointing out people like the Shay Fries, Dez, and even his assistant Bree, calling them all weird, and even going after claims of her apparently being a clout chaser and using Kai Cenat for his money. And originally, when I first recorded this video, I just was breaking down everything that she said, but as of 4 a.m. in the morning, Kai Cenat's assistant Bree has dropped multiple screenshots and videos proving some of the claims that Gigi apparently made wrong. But we're gonna dive into all of that. In order to do that though, we had to start from the very beginning. Who even are any of these people, and how do we get here in the first place?
A lot of y'all assume a lot, and y'all may see things that may not be true. You feel what I'm saying? While I was going in, y'all seeing a whole lot of and taking it and running with it.
The fuck is this?
That may not be true. And I feel like in order to respect me, you gotta respect. You got me!
Kai Cenat, your streamer's favorite streamer, needs no real introduction, but in case you actually have never heard of him, he is the peak when it comes to streaming. Someone who is very well known, reached heights that no one has ever done before, and has recently even stepped away from the internet after fulfilling so many goals that it's kind of hard to think of what's next. And even with this time being away from online stuff, he still finds a way to be inside of controversy purely because of the people he's around. And in this particular instance,
Bro, Kai cannot stop getting talked about, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I sat here and watched it happen, bro. Kai would leave for a little bit, get off stream for a little bit, and then all of a sudden all the blogs start picking up on Kai. I'm like, bro, leave Kai name out of this situation. Like, come on, y'all. They just start making shit up. The blogs would start making shit up about Kai and that out of nowhere. Like, you feel me? The nigga can say mental health, and everybody got mental health issues. That's tough.
is because of his girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend now, as even their breakup was pretty muddy and made front pages because she allegedly cheated on Kai Cenat with NBA Youngboy. There are some rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA Youngboy via DJ Academics on his live stream. This was said with no clip attached, no real proof, no real anything. But this did not stop anybody from attacking and hating on Gigi, and the internet already didn't like her that much because of old clips that had resurfaced of her talking about her ideal person to be with and it not being Kai Cenat.
You could like build.
He gotta be like 6'1".
Are we saying like,
bro? So already this is not Gigi type. Kai Cenat short. He not 6'1". He you feel me? He cut his hair off.
This is realistic?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like.
Me too.
Are you, okay, all right.
What you thought I was gonna say? 5'9"?
Okay.
6'1". Waves. I love me a little, you know, nice body, like works out, looks nice, light skin.
Okay. Light skin, not dark skin. So right now she's saying Kai Cenat is a little a test dummy. How the fuck Kai Cenat become a test dummy, bro? Like, you ever had a bitch and you feel me, she start calling you the test dummy, bro? Like, some of you niggas are the test dummies in the game, man. It's crazy.
He's an artist.
Artist about what? Like, are we saying like
Music.
artists and like
Music.
So this just added on and piled on to the hate that she was already receiving for older things. But a couple hours after this tweet had went out, Kai would end up posting on his story basically confirming that he has broken up with Gigi and he apparently doesn't want to get with any girl anymore. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. And I'd be lying to you if I told you most of the internet's reaction was mixed in any way, shape, or form, because a lot of people acted like this Rakai clip over here of them basically saying thank God that she is finally out of Kai Cenat's life, from his assistant to friends to basically any and everybody around him.
They broken up, so GG.
Well, appreciate the W stream, man. Now I ain't gonna lie, all Kai Cenat friends been dogging Gigi up to Rakai, Tylil, Deshae Frost. They all been coming out with their little rants about the female Gigi. Now I don't know what happened. To me, she's a demon. You feel me? She a chat. She's a demon. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She got a spirit that attaches to everybody, bro.
Why you play my mans like that?
When a lot of people saw this, they basically thought it was him
Do y'all see how Rakai acting, bro? This is what the demons do.
confirming the rumors, but at no point in time did he ever say what the reason was for, why he ended up breaking up with her, or anything of the sort. He just left it up to speculation, and with that most recent tweet being about the relationship, a lot of people were just pointing the finger at that. And because of that, a bunch of people had went online and were accusing Gigi of crazy things, saying that she was a gold digger, saying that she was this and that, but at no point in time did Kai really have an input. Even with that being the case, she decided to post on her story, going off on the people that were saying stuff about her. I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please. She basically came online pointing the finger at Kai as if he's the one that started the rumors and was somebody that was contributing to it, and that really wasn't the case. All he did was post on his Twitter and Instagram story revealing to everyone that he is now single. But after all of this had went down at the end of last month, people just thought this was going to be the end of Kai Cenat and Gigi. They weren't going to talk about each other. Kai was going to move on with his life and she was going to move on with her life. But of course that couldn't be the case, because we're here today with her going on a YouTube video, not really exposing Kai Cenat, but exposing things with inside the relationship, even the people around Kai that she claims are fake.
I see his friends laughing and thinking cute, thinking cool. Who the f laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the f gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought,
bro, I thought I was tweaking, bro. Nah, it'd be weird like that. Like, people like to see you down, like, bro. Especially like when you up one, bro. They want to see you down, bro. But I'm pretty sure they hashed this out. I don't know if they really supporting Kai behind the scenes or not, bro. Kai look like he really by himself right now. He taking the time off to, distancing himself and basically working out, reading books and all that, bro. Getting his mind back together, bro. You feel me? He a champ. That's what's going on. That's what champs do. And for you to even just come out and mention like this toxic energy, bro. She's a toxic female. Facts. She's a toxic female already.
what about it? Every friend that f***ing laughed or got excited was that was on my Deshae, why the f*** are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai and Gigi. Kai needs to da 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 da. Of course you weren't a fan, my heart, because you wanted to be my. Like, when me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, you like her, like nah, bro, I don't think you should f her. But was the main trying to f with me? Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old.
What? Deshae was on that type of timing, man? Yo, bro, what's up with niggas, man? You feel me? This is what you feel me? Niggas be feeling like they can text your shorty like, it's a little ass boy. Like, bro, what's going on, bro? That's called pillow talking, bro. That's a whole nother topic or situation, bro. I don't know. Maybe this is the new thing. Maybe this is the new trend. Maybe all niggas gotta follow suit, bro. You get what I'm putting out? All the niggas, you feel me, gotta talk to their homie bitch and tell them how much of a little boy they is, man. Maybe this the new trend, bro.
Until 21. Deshae had been trying to f with me since I was like 13, 14 years old. Since I met them.
Deshae Freaky Frost. Now, if you've been around this channel long enough, you already know how I feel about Deshae and his freaky ways. So this honestly doesn't surprise me in the slightest. If there's an extra piece of really curvy driftwood, I believe he would try and talk to that as well. And during the time she's talking about, currently she's around 21, 22. So when she was 13, Deshae would have been around 17 to like 16, around that age range, which I guess they are still minors technically, but to me that is very weird behavior. I don't think a 17-year-old should be interacting with anybody that's 13, 14, but I guess that's just me. Maybe Deshae thinks differently. Well, obviously he does by her testimony of this. But honestly, not unexpected because this is Freaky Frost we're talking about, so it's not surprising to anybody that he tried to interact with any girl, regardless if they were family, friend of his sisters, or friends of anybody else's. But the person that got people genuinely surprised was apparently Dez sliding into her DMs and even trying to get with her after breaking up with Kai Cenat.
And Dez, you thought it was so funny, thought it was so cool, thought it was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Dez, you also were trying to with me. Once I caught you on my page liking my the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Dez. DTB Dez goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Dez was liking my on, what day is this? What day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th.
Whoa, she getting to the nitty gritty now, man. So you been on your homie bitch top, bro. You been simping for your homie bitch, bro. And she exposing that, man. I'm pretty sure Kai already know this, bro. If he don't, bro, well, goddamn, Kai, that's tough. All right, but I'm pretty sure Kai and that already know this, bro. I'm pretty sure they already handled this behind the closed doors. Like, bro, that's what bros do. You feel me? Like, bro, I tried to DM her before. You feel me? That's just how it go, bro. Most of the time.
This was 4 days ago. You are so epic. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean. Y'all know, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing just friendly. Heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021. When I first started with Kai and he did some that really bothered me and I stopped with him. As soon as I stopped with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to with me, not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together.
This is what she. I see what she's trying to do now. She's trying to divide the friend group, bro. All right, Kai, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is what females like to do, bro. They like to divide and conquer, bro. You feel me? I don't know what's going on, but it seems like Gigi is like I said, she's the demon seed, bro. She want to divide and conquer. She want to have Kai all to herself, bro. Narcissistic. You feel me?
Now, the situation with Dez definitely hits harder because that's Kai Cenat's closer friend coming from New York. And the fact that he would be over here DMing her friend to see if he can get with her when he knows that her and Kai are supposed to be together is pretty odd and weird behavior. And with the DMs from 2021, a lot of people are only putting that out because of the age gap again, with Dez being around 19 to 20 and her being 17, 16 around that age. And a bunch of people are pointing the finger at Dez saying that he is fake to Kai. He's not a real friend of Kai's. That's definitely not behavior that a real friend would go and do. But she didn't stop there. She also addressed some rumors of people calling her a gold digger.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I've been told y'all this, been going on. Why the f would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my person, that's between me and my. As soon as we will put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that and just run with it like I ain't never had before. No, I been having, I been getting. Like,
now, don't get me wrong, if you still have a luxurious lifestyle before Kai Cenat, that's all fine and dandy, and if you had one before him, that's also great. That's even better, actually. But you can't sit here and lie and act like her life wouldn't be elevated by being with him. He was at his prime, at the top of the game. Again, one of the biggest streamers out, doing collaborations that people could only dream of. So being around him by proxy is not only going to elevate her, but also just her career in general. I'm not saying that makes her a gold digger, but just saying that that's why a lot of people think that, because you are.
Bro, it's 2026, bro. Most of these females are gold diggers. Factual. Or if you bump into a female, you feel me? She want the nice things, bro. If she want the nice car, she want the nice crib. It's rare if you get a female that don't want the nice things, bro. Or else she gonna go sleep with the next nigga that got the nice things, bro. You gotta be careful out here, bro. Facts, bro. If you run into a girl, expect that she's gonna have like a roster. You feel me? That's the attentions I go in, regardless, bro. You feel me? You feel me? That is what it is, man. I know y'all got a roster. That's tough. Facts, bro. Now, you feel me? You see that these celebrities are getting cheated on. Now, if a celebrity with all this money, bro, is getting cheated on, you gonna get cheated on too, bro. Facts, bro. It's gonna take the right nigga for you to get cheated on, man. You know, pull up, smoking a cigar, the twisties in, man. You gonna get cheated on, but you gonna get your bitch snatched, man.
Going to gain by just being around him. And another reason that a lot of people are pointing the finger at her saying that she's a gold digger is because of a clip that came out from her video vlog of her asking Kai Cenat for certain things on Christmas that were all luxurious, expensive items.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my number one gift. G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tint it up, you know, like that. Or we can go BMW X6 M Competition. Really nice car as well.
Personally,
wait, is that Kai Cenat, dog? Is this my nigga Kai? Hold on, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hopefully this not Kai Cenat, because Kai, if she got you like this, dog, if she got you like this, she got you wearing the Santa Claus hat, the suit, and doing all that, bro.
The inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tint it up, you know, like that. Or we can go BMW X6
Oh, I see why you got mental health, bro.
M Competition. Really nice car as well.
Personally, I feel like a lot of people were overreacting when that clip originally came out anyway, because that is just them making content, and that is them doing something that they think will make a good video. And even Gigi addressed this because she knew a lot of hate came after that video went out, that it was apparently Kai Cenat's idea in the first place to even do all that stuff, and at the end of the day, it was just meant to be a joke. But because a bunch of people were accusing her of being a gold digger and she had to clear up all those rumors, she decided to point the finger at some other people and accuse them of actually using Kai, and that happened to be the Clover Boys.
Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the Mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice fucking chain for the Mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get from y'all. But I'm the parasite, but I'm draining him. It's me. Y'all are men at the end of the day, and he's another man that's doing all of this for men. But y'all can't accumulate a couple dollars and at least get him a book y'all see like to read.
Hey, they might get back together. Don't lie. I ain't gonna lie. They might get back together. I ain't gonna lie. She seems like she's standing on business about Kai, bro. But really, what she doing is trying to divide him and his friends and shit.
If accusations like this are pretty true, it just adds more fuel on the fire of hate that the Clover Boys currently have, because a lot of people have already pointed out that certain people who are part of this group bring bad PR to Kai, seem pretty ungrateful, and really aren't there to make good content, but seem like they are just there to leech off of him. So with her providing more insight into what's going on in that Clover Boy scenario, it makes a lot of people question how genuine a friendship certain people in that group actually have with Kai. But again, she doesn't stop there. She even has one more claim, which is the entire cheating allegations that were rumored to be the whole reason as to why they broke up in the first place.
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy, then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon, then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things when I don't even know this man. I don't know Youngboy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so disrespectful.
Crazy.
Like, I don't know what Youngboy and his wife or what Youngboy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like, my first has to be.
Now, I wish sometimes females would keep their morals off the internet, but I guess sometimes you gotta be able to express yourself on the internet as a female. I get it, bro. But like when you start to try to defend yourself and what your morals are like, just say you a Christian lady or something like that. Like that's all you gotta do. You don't do that type of stuff. But when you start to defend your morals, it starts to become like you lying, like facts. But like I said, I ain't gonna be biased here. I know a lot of people like I'm attacking Gigi or whatever, but I'm not gonna be a bias. I'm not gonna be a biased person. I'm just gonna say, what I will say is, show us your DMs with NBA YoungBoy.
You're first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? The way y'all are trying to make me seem like I'm just this dog. I thought that was gonna be my husband.
Since this was the main crutch as to why everybody thought her and Kai had broken up, of course she had to address it in her recent video. But there was nothing to really address because no one had proof of anything and no one really said anything. Kai Cenat at no point in time when he originally came out and said he had broke up with Gigi gave a reason as to why. He had just broken up with her and said he wasn't gonna get into another relationship. Gigi on the other hand did go on the internet and try to dispel those rumors, saying that they never happened, even claimed that Kai Cenat was feeding into it, when in all reality no one was feeding into anything, because these specific rumors came from a random Twitter page that even Academics himself has a clip dispelling, because there was no real truth or even type of validity behind anything that was being said there.
Rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. I just want to tell y'all this, man. I know all y'all be loving Kai and whatever, and this is why I realized, like, me and Kai, we've talked, not recently, but like we've talked multiple times, just offline. That man, when y'all love, y'all be just attacking other no matter what. And this is when I realized, I keep telling y'all this one thing I always say: it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says Academics reported that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with YoungBoy, and I said it on a live stream that
Bro, I remember when this came out, bro. I was like, how Act get all the news, bro? How you talk? You feel me? How you talk? You talk to YoungBoy, you talk to Gigi, and you was like, bro, you just came up with this thing like, hey, bro, Kai, bro, yo, bitches get you cheated on maybe, and then you up, yeah. I didn't believe it. I really didn't believe it. So I'm like, this has got to be fake news. But it turned out they really broke up.
stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. And there's not one video clip of me saying it.
So she did have to get on the internet and dispel all of these rumors. There was no real rumors to begin with because there was no real validity to anything that was being said. Everybody speaking on the situation, from Academics, who even reportedly reported on this, said that he has no idea what this is actually talking about. So it was genuinely baffling that in her video she even had to bring it up and talk about it, but because of how the internet is, of course she had to address it. And most of the things that she said in that video were again just attacking more of Kai Cenat's friends, saying that they were fake. A lot more clearing up of how she is not a gold digger and doesn't want to use them for money. But one big thing that actually stood out to a lot of people as well is when she called out Kai Cenat's assistant Bree.
Now, as for Brianna, the assistant, bring your to the front. I done had to check this too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back. Like, why the do you insert yourself in our relationship so much? I don't so just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like,
oh, she's standing on big business. You feel me? Gigi standing on big business about her nigga, man. But like I said before, Kai need him. You feel me? It's a good thing Kai do got an assistant, man. He got a female that will be there with him with no matter what, man. You feel me? That's like his best friend. You can't just dog his best friend out, man. Factual.
like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. You want to be with him so bad. One time me and him got into it. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, oh, we're going to get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da 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 da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a guy requirement on your job application.
Now, I'm not going to show every clip, but that was the main stuff. Her apparently inserting herself into Gigi and Kai's relationship. Her apparently overstepping her boundaries when stuff was going on and Gigi and Kai were having problems. Along with throughout that video, I'm not going to show every clip, but she was apparently even getting more and more upset as she talked about Brianna. Because she would randomly be going on about stuff that she wants to do for Kai or that stuff that happened between her and Kai. And then once Brianna's name was mentioned, she would go on a quite small tangent talking about how much she doesn't like her, how disrespectful she is, and how she is this, and that, and looks like this, and that. The genuine disdain that she has for her is pretty insane and pretty out of left field probably for most people. And because of that, Brianna ended up seeing these clips on Twitter and wanted to respond herself with some screenshots and receipts to some of the things that she had been saying throughout her entire video. Started working with Kai when
oh shit, the assistant not playing around. You feel me? She wanna respond to whatever Kai said that going on, pump up the volume, hit that like button. I feel her on this one, bro, because Gigi going on a rant about everybody. The parasites, man. Let's see what she got to say.
he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like my younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this, whether it's business or personal. I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and flirting behind his back for months. And then you try to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're gonna tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family or close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. With a video attached of the alleged story that was being rehearsed.
Did you say how much what?
That's what I bet.
What's your story? Tell me a story.
Bro, the story is, having called, you was on the phone, you asked me if she had it.
I called. He seen my name. I called. He seen my name in your phone, so I called. You hadn't told me to ask you to call. Just say he asked you to call.
What if he got, what if he have, you know, in my call log, no, like, it's a, it don't show that he said 3-way regular call, cause like, it's not a base sound, so like.
No, but if I ask you to call, it don't say, it don't say, like, you know, you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say. But if I ask you, it'll just say me, like I called.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, after watching that video for the first time, because he dropped this all at 4 in the morning when I was already almost done with this video, love that for myself, I was genuinely surprised at what I was looking at, because there is no way that you just had this video being stockpiled and no one has seen it, no one had talked about it, and honestly, no one probably would have seen it if everybody just stayed silent and moved on with their lives. But Bree didn't stop there. She even pulled up Instagram receipts that a lot of people are alleging are fake or not. I'm not the Instagram receipt checker to know if they are, but I still am going to read them to you, but just take them with a grain of salt. And apparently these are 2 different instances of her allegedly cheating. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day, you have your security telling me that I could leave it and I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night. With me, you never even...
Now, the thing about Gigi that I didn't understand, bro, she seems like the type of female that just likes talking, bro. Like, she just talk too much, okay? Which is a good female. You want a female that talk a little bit, a lot. You don't want a secretive female, but you want to, you feel me? But she just goes off on everybody. She always got an attitude, bro. Why you got an attitude, bro? That's red flag number 1, okay? I know a lot of females got attitude, bro. Like, what you got attitude for? Relax, okay?
Said you would just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave. LMAO, Control, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once. But you've been out since 4 this morning because I seen you going live. Now, for anybody that's confused, the Control that's being talked about in these messages is not NBA Youngboy. It is actually another streamer, and with these messages being linked between Gigi and that apparent streamer, this is basically a calm before the storm is actually going to come. Because while Brianna might have been up to see all this stuff, a lot of other people that were accused, like Rakai, Dez, Deshae, some of those people aren't up to make responses yet to what Gigi has seen. So who knows what could possibly come out after everybody else gets a chance to react and see the things that she's actually saying. It's gonna be pretty crazy and actually unfortunate to certain parties involved, like Kai, because while Bree, his assistant, is speaking on it, and again she named people like his friends, and if they end up speaking on it, it's pretty unfortunate that they're bringing him into this drama when Gigi didn't really accuse him or say anything about him, but it might end up spiraling into something bad with her bringing out the craziest things that he might have done or that could have been said, all because people didn't want to just move on. And that's genuinely what should have probably happened. Everything doesn't need to be on the internet, and sometimes you just gotta let situations pass and move on with your life without trying to tell everyone or clarify or justify this.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Gigi, I ain't gonna lie, she fight back though. How does academics figure out ways to stay relevant, bro? Every year, academics has something going on new. All right, once is boxing with Lil Baby, the next time is getting called out for streaming with a minor or something. It's crazy, right?
This and that, because no matter what you say, some people just are not going to be on your side. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. If you enjoyed,
this is crazy. All right, everybody, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. We're gonna take a quick second, man. I just got some good news. Okay, I just got some good news. Hold on, can y'all see me? All right, so we just got some good news. So have y'all ever been to McDonald's and y'all got like a McChicken? This is gonna be my first time eating McChicken. I'm gonna eat this McChicken one time and one time only. I really don't eat McDonald's like that, but somebody had brought me a McChicken recently. All right, I'm gonna try it for my first time on stream. Facts. All right, let's get into it. Let me go grab the McChicken real quick. Let's see how this is gonna taste. W's in the chat if y'all had McChicken before. W's in the chat. Alright, cool. Chat. Alright, so we got the McDonald's bag real quick. Alright. You feel me? A fresh McDonald's bag. We got the McChicken. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be good or bad, you feel me? I never had one of these. I don't eat McChickens. You see? It say McChicken right here. So this is the real deal right here. This is the real deal McChicken. Alright, like am I supposed to put sauce on it or what? What I'm supposed to put? Okay. Alright, so now we got some lettuce and some mayo, you feel me? It look like they just threw it on there. Okay. Y'all hungry? Chat, y'all hungry? And this is the finished product. Now I ain't gonna lie. This is what it looks like. When I'm eating it, let's look at it and see what it look like on the menu. Cause I be wondering why food don't look the same as it do on the menu, right? So let me see real quick. Hold on. McChicken, McDonald's menu. Let's see what they talking about on the McDonald's menu, bro. Cause they be having the food like, bro. Why my McChicken don't look like this, bro? Is you good, man? Bro, why my McChicken never look like this? The spicy one? Damn, I should have got the spicy one. My McChicken never looked like this. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, on here it looks so good, my shit don't look like this, bro. You see this, bro? Like, why my lettuce don't look right? Okay. Let me take another bite. Hold on. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's fire. That's fire, chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we fuck with it. Okay. Okay. I don't lie, the bread a little dry though. The bread a little dry. Chat, y'all gotta let me know what food y'all want me to eat next. This is valid though. It is valid. That's valid. That's how you eat. That's how you eat McDonald's, chat. That's how you eat a McChicken, McChicken. You feel me? You feel me, cuz? Yeah. Ah, fuck. All right, chat. Fuck. All right, bro. And that chicken was fire, y'all. I rated it a 7 out of 10. It gave me a little. It didn't taste too chickeny. You feel me? I had better chicken than that, like Chick-fil-A chicken, but it was decent. All right, let's see what we react to next. All right, we got J. Cole. All right, my boy J. Cole had dropped an album here. You feel me? Or not, a mixtape, a freestyles, y'all. You feel me? As y'all all know, we are Kendrick fans over here. So J. Cole dropping a little freestyle from the Fall Off. As y'all know, this album has been on hold for years now. Okay, J. Cole was supposed to drop this album basically when he was about to quit rapping. But now he dropped this little freestyle, and now I'm ready. Okay, I was supposed to react to the other one. I'm probably gonna react to the other song. It's gonna be on my live channel or whatever. But let's see what they talking about though. It's called Birthday Blizzard 26, hosted by DJ Clue. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's go. Or should we? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to react to this. Or should we react to this? No, we're gonna react to it. Let's go.
J. Clue, to the storm. We gonna set this shit off. You know how we do things. Word.
In a Ferrari, a lamb truck, switching wild lanes. Top down, screaming out them niggas all lame. Came up from the mud puddles, then it all changed. Living ghetto fab like my brother named Paul Kane. Somewhere along the way, I hate to say we lost shame. Grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping, a ball playing. Now the bread and butter is
Why you sound different, bro? Why you sound so serious, bro? What the Joker say? Why so serious? Why so serious, my nigga? All right, I ain't gonna lie. Sound like Cole about to snap. It's like this. He got this old school flow too. Hold on.
Happening parlaying. Oh man, your name's a big conversation. Max deals for Luka Doncic, lobbing and Aiton. Though nowadays you can make a grip commentating if you master two skills, either dick riding or hating. Just look around and hate.
Ooh, facts. I know a lot of niggas that's dick riding and hating, bro. I'm like, bro, it's the internet. Relax, man. You feel me? But there's a lot of niggas that master that, bro. I'm the only commentator that you would see on the internet that's positive. Facts. Even though I do speak about the hate, but alright. But a lot of people, that's how a lot of people make money, bro. Give me W's in the chat if y'all want to see me turn into a fucking hater.
And then the dick riding is blatant. Tell mama your ticket to finally lift out of her basement is found in one magical word in this engagement. Ooh. And nothing brings that like drama. You might wanna. Personally, I don't write comments. I write commas, withdrawals.
Okay. Now, a lot of people write comments now. I ain't got a problem with nobody writing comments, bro. But at the same time, when you writing them comments, make sure you getting them comments, man. All right, bro. If you ain't got no comments and you writing comments, bro, relax.
The pictures, the pin draws, the fall off. They want to know if this is the end all, be all to this rap game. He's trained in CPR. I'm a whole.
Ooh, okay. My nigga Cole going crazy. Nigga, he said to this rap game, nigga trained in CPR. That's tough, bro. You know what CPR is? Been the medical examiner, all that type of shit. Hold on, bro. My nigga Cole snapping.
New breed for those that wonder who he think he is. That thunder at night to wake up the sleepy heads. Just when you thought that your boy was completely dead, boom, walked out that tomb like Matthew said that Jesus did, with the whole game on his shoulders, not even straining or hold it. I can spin around my fingers and bowl it. When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. I notice it's like the ghost of Christopher Wallace. It came in and wrote it first.
Well, goddamn, man, who pissed Cole off? Who pissed Cole off today, bro?
Name Jermaine and is goated. Never once his fame been a motive. Far from it. Respect first. Next up, my net worth. The best verse belongs to the nigga that should live in a Bronx Zoo. I stomped through on some King Kong shit. Long ding dong shit. Pause. I rinsed off the sauce. Y'all got lost it. All this false flaws and dog is exhausting, right? I hate these rapping like I'm Charleston White. Give all the writers to authors.
Well, goddamn, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My nigga, so this is basically what's going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My nigga Cole, My nigga J. Cole basically saying like, hey, he ain't gonna beef with Kendrick, he ain't gonna beef with Drake, bro. He just gonna drop this fire ass music, bro. And you feel me? Y'all gonna appreciate this shit, bro. And he gonna show y'all that he the GOAT. Facts. Alright, I appreciate this though, Cole, man. We needed this, man. We needed some more music in the game, man.
It's hard to write as hard as the God does. Y'all tallest to me. Stop bothering me.
What?
Young Simba. Some niggas threw some hate my way, but only thing that they should say is Cole, you like a father to me. The topic.
Ooh. Only thing they should say, they like the young Simba. The only thing they should say that like, Cole, you the young father to me. Hold on, dog. That's tough. That's real spiritual, yeah. That's real spiritual right there, man. You feel me? Every time somebody got a good bar, we just gonna call it spiritual.
Ain't really what I thought it would be. And so I jumped off it, landed back at the bottom, and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much. Just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. I love it.
Damn, bro, the flow. The flow is insane.
Truly, I'm aging backwards. In the sandboxes, I play with trappers. The K's pop like Asian rappers. The bullets grazing afro.
Ooh, the K pop. All right, we caught that one, Cole. The K pop, the K's pop like it's Asian rappers. Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Piercing through front doors and left holes in a baby mama's favorite bathroom. Thank God no one was home. I'm so in the zone. Might wake up at 4 in the morning, start mourning alone. Discover the snakes, pull up to your place and going alone. Creep to your room, put phone.
Oh shit.
On your dome, if your girl.
Oh shit. He's mowing the lawn. He sound like M on this month. You feel me? He mowing the lawn. See the snakes and might go in your home. Okay.
Girl scream to the queen, bitch, lower your tone. Hey, matter of fact, go on your phone, add me on IG. I used to be top seed, apology dropped me. Way out of the top 3, no problem, I'm probably my best when they doubt me. Watch me, watch me,
DJ Clue.
watch me.
Okay. I fuck with that one. I fuck with that one, bro. I fuck with my nigga Cole, man. That was dope. That was dope. My nigga Cole went hard on that one, man. Alright. Let's go ahead and watch this, bro. We got SpongeBob Conspiracy, the Squilliam Theory, bro. We're gonna go ahead and watch this on this. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be on my live channel, so if y'all watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. Yep. Alright, let's get straight into the video. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's go. Y'all know SpongeBob, right? I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was a cool show. Okay, bro, but it's a lot of conspiracy theories that's been going on with the whole show, bro. Everybody said there's a lot of subliminals in SpongeBob that we really don't know, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and react to this real quick, bro. Somebody had sent this to me, but let's go ahead and watch it.
Son? Squilliam Fancy Son! Squilliam Fancy Son!
Squilliam Fancy Son III is Squidward's
Bro, I always thought this was like Squidward brother or something on the low.
rival from high school band class.
So, I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and he always rubs it in his face.
That's right. I'm living your dreams, Squidward. Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his...
who all got Squilliams in it, you feel me? Y'all know a lot of people that's Squilliams around this motherfucker, okay?
superiority, and I'm gonna prove it. SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about, but the show constantly brings back characters and references to previous episodes, and if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancy Son III is a manipulative fraud. Evidence number 1, the pet hospital. We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the...
Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom. We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital.
Facts, bro. What type of shit is that, bro? That's some weirdo shit.
We've seen this purple dogfish before, but once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. Squarepants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward. But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl. In the
Bro, that's crazy. I didn't think about that. I really didn't think that deep, bro. Like, people be really thinking deep when it comes to SpongeBob and cartoon shows, bro.
Same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble Bowl, he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band. So both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl. Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends.
Whoa.
In Season 3, Episode 8, Squilliam returns. Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier! Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take a look at Squilliam's friends. They're all nicely dressed, you kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even wear nice clothes like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab and would already...
Exactly, I was about to say, I see every one of these characters at the Krusty Krab, bro. You feel me? All them characters be at the Krusty Krab. And Squilliam funny, bro. He got some real evil intentions behind Squidward, man.
already know Squidward is a cashier.
My daddy doesn't have enough slime!
These are not the type of people Squilliam would hang out with. I mean, why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends? At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything. I was only trying to impress you.
And then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding.
Is that true? Of course not! I'm filthy stinking rich!
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4, the statue. In Season 7, Episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh wait! They've already built one. Of me! I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again, this encounter was staged by Squilliam, and he actually paid to get that statue built. As Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
"Bless you, Squilliam Fancy Sim. Bless you."
But if you remember, this is one of those friends Squilliam likely paid, making her whole comment feel very fake. By the end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that it's his statue, not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property? Evidence number 5.
Well, goddamn, bro. Squilliam be going out his way to do this to Squidward, bro. Squidward don't even gotta do nothing, bro, and he gonna piss Squilliam off, man. Like, what are you doing? Community service, Squilliam. Chill out. Relax.
The concert. In Season 6, Episode 17, Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members were part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet. The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
"He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant."
Maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6. The Music College. In the same episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom
Bro, it just seems like every time Squidward is doing good, bro, it's always somebody like Squilliam that come out of nowhere, man.
prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally. This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies? If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him?
Crazy,
why would she
bro.
mistake him for Squidward?
That's crazy how somebody can be your enemy that bad, bro, when they spread weird shit. That's crazy. It's a lot of stuff in SpongeBob that actually goes on in real life facts.
Squilliam. This feels way too much like she was hired by Squilliam to set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
My very own music class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college, and right off the bat, there's something very fishy about this place. The building itself is very green and grimy and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious except for the big sign on top, which feels like the only new thing about this building. I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom. They all have a very nice structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's friends, but if this is such a prestigious college, how did SpongeBob and Patrick get in here?
Would you two numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting in anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the headmistress, and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your mind.
Bro! This is interesting, bro. I never thought about it like this, bro. Thank you, SpongeBob, for being here and telling us the truth about what's really going on behind the scenes, bro.
Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Squidward Q Tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
If that doesn't sound like he's been paid off, I don't know what does. The lengths that Squilliam goes to humiliate Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior. But why? Why would anyone go so far to embarrass an old high school band classmate? What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my—
That's dope, bro. I never thought about it like that. I feel like this is true though. I feel like Squilliam was definitely doing this, bro. Like, bro, but the thing is, I wanna know what Squidward did to Squilliam. Facts, we gotta figure that out for sure. Alright, we got Barney's Secret, a fan theory by... Alright, we got another one here. We got Barney's Secret, a fan theory by Alex Blay. Oh, y'all know Barney, you feel me? Barney is a show. Ain't nobody watched Barney, you feel me? But I know y'all have seen previews of Barney or something. I mean, a lot of people did watch Barney, but you feel me? I really didn't watch Barney. I didn't get into it. But all I knew was, like, growing up, I felt like he was like this weird-ass dinosaur or something like that, bro. But we're going to go ahead and get into this video. Let's see what they talking about it. Let's go. But that's a weird-ass dinosaur, bro. That's crazy.
Barney is a dinosaur that comes from our imagination. This is what we are told in the intro for every episode of...
I forgot Barney wasn't a real character, right?
Barney.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
He is just a normal plush toy dinosaur that a group of kids imagine as this big, talking, magical creature that takes them on crazy, make-believe adventures and teaches them life lessons along the way.
Bro, this is all, I don't remember none of this.
Before turning back into a toy and giving us one final wink at the end of every episode. It's a very wholesome part of our collective childhood. But of course, if I'm talking about it, then you know that I have once again started to overthink a show that was made for little babies. And that's because there's another line in the intro of this show that's always kind of bothered me. But Mom has never seen him cause she doesn't know our secret. What
What? Uh-oh.
Exactly does this mean? What secret? Well, if you look back at the early episodes of Barney and the Backyard Gang, you'll see that Barney's existence was actually a massive secret that the kids kept from their parents.
Would you all like to go right now? Yes! Your mom will hear us.
Tina!
And just in time. Your mom's coming. Gotta go.
Bro, this is the type of time when Barney was on, dog. No, that's weird. That's weird, bro.
Barney! Mommy's coming!
And they never explain why. They even go as far as to physically hide Barney when parents come into the room. Which is strange, because if Barney is just an imaginary friend like we've been told, then why bother hiding him? And it's not like the fact that they have an imaginary dinosaur friend is the secret, because the kids are more than willing to tell their parents about.
So the whole time he not really imaginary. The whole time stranger danger, right?
Barney?
Who are you talking to? Oh, just one of our make-believe friends. We call him Barney. He's our dinosaur.
Well, Barney must be a very good friend.
So, what exactly is this secret that they're keeping from their parents? Why do they need to physically hide Barney? What do these kids think will happen if their parents see their imaginary friend? Well, this all takes on a whole new meaning when we look at the episode A Day at the Beach with Barney. In this episode, the kids want to go to the beach, but Michael and Amy's dad is busy working, so they can't.
That was Daddy on the phone, and he's got to work this weekend, so we're not going to be able to go to the beach.
So instead, they use their imagination to make Barney show up, and he takes them on a fun imaginary beach adventure for the day.
Close your eyes and pretend real hard, and I'll take you on
What?
a make-believe trip to the beach.
But there's something that happens at the end of this episode, after the kids return home, that will forever change the way you view Barney.
Sometimes I question like the writers behind this, like, do they be meaning to do these subliminal messages or what?
Where did they get the sand?
The kids brought back a bucket full of sand. They actually did go to the beach. This make-believe adventure actually happened, which means Barney is not imaginary.
So stranger danger, like I told y'all.
He is real. And the implications of this are kind of disturbing. There is a large dinosaur man who regularly visits these kids and takes them away from their homes without their parents' knowledge or consent, and he's convinced them to lie to their parents about him and physically hide him inside of their home, because obviously any parent would be horrified if they came across this massive intruder.
Oh, this is why people thought Barney. I was always wondering why the people thought Barney was weird, bro. Oh no, this guy right here is a weirdo, man.
Routinely kidnaps their children.
Would you all like to go right now? Your mom will hear us.
I mean, just look at how confused
Whoa.
and disturbed they are by this bucket of sand. This is not an implication that I am making up. This is something that the show kind of directly tells us. Barney later has a song about stranger danger that is just so hypocritical and hilarious in retrospect.
Never talk to strangers.
Bro, I was just saying this, bro. Stranger danger, bro. That's so weird, bro. Now that I think of it like this.
Good advice, cause you just can't tell if they're good or bad, even though they may seem nice. Don't get in their car. No! Go back and tell a grown-up friend.
Don't talk to strangers, unless it's me, Barney. In that case, it's fine. Don't tell your parents about me. You can get inside of my Barney mobile. That's totally fine. That's different. Literally, the logo for Barney and Friends is a silhouette of Barney leading a bunch of children away from their homes. This is so weird and creepy once you realize that Barney is a secret that they kept from the parents.
What the
Your
fuck?
mom will hear us.
And we've only scratched the surface of what's really going on with this purple dinosaur. So stick with me, because together we're going to truly uncover Barney's secret. After a quick word from our sponsor.
Oh no, I've been in a car accident again. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hi, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Alex Bale of YouTube.
Bro, I've been seeing a lot of his advertisements though. That's crazy. I didn't think it was a real thing. This is insane though. I like it, bro. This is why I warn the kids: if y'all young, man, be careful who y'all hanging out with, man. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe that they actually put this in a show where they took a trip and they brought back home some sand, bro. If I was the parents, I would have been questioning this the whole time.
On the world, but he's also just an ordinary looking toy that only comes to life if the children imagine him. So how is Barney both real and imaginary? Well, the intro of the show never actually says that Barney is an imaginary dinosaur. It specifically uses the words, a dinosaur from our imagination.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
As in, Barney is a real dinosaur that can interact with the world and be seen by anyone, but he can only be manifested from the power of children's imaginations. It's like he's some kind of supernatural mental parasite that feeds off of perception and belief. It's like he's a cognito-hazard from the SCP Foundation. Okay, but then what does Barney want? Why is he secretly taking these kids on these adventures and teaching them things? Well, the main thing that Barney asks these children to do in pretty much every episode is to use their imagination.
Use your imagination.
Use our imaginations.
Which makes sense, because as we know, Barney needs imagination to exist. But something really interesting starts to happen as the series progresses and more kids start...
Oh no, they start... Uh-oh, the kids start kissing Barney. Oh no, bro, this is weird.
...to believe in Barney.
What? Who are you? This is our friend Barney. He's a dinosaur, and he loves kids.
Hi, Derek. I'm glad to meet you.
We're all members of Barney's Backyard Gang, and we'd like you to be a member too.
By episode 4 and 5 of the original series, after Barney has already been introduced to a few new kids, he suddenly gains the ability to magically bring children from their homes to him completely on his own without any warning.
Let me get the rest of the Backyard Gang here before I explain. I'll bring them all over. Hi, everybody.
And this is something...
Bro. Yo. Oh, no, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We gotta watch. We gotta make sure we watch. We gotta make sure we careful with what our kids watch nowadays.
That the kids even acknowledge is weird and different.
We usually call you when we need you. This time, you called us.
It's almost like Barney became more powerful because of the increase in children who believed in him. In episode 5, we also see Tina, a new neighborhood friend, now has her own Barney doll that she can use to summon Barney whenever she wants.
Thank you, Mommy. I can't go to sleep without Barney.
You're right. Barney is special.
And we know it's a new one because it has a slightly different design, and the intro still says that the original Barney doll still lives with Michael and Amy.
Barney lives with Michael and with Amy.
It's clear that Barney's influence and power is growing, and it continues to grow every time they introduce Barney to more and more susceptible children. And this all culminates into the point of no return for this franchise. Barney's first ever live musical concert.
Oh my God.
This is when Barney spreads from just a couple backyard friends into a massive sensation, with tons of new children and even parents now believing in him. It seems by this point, Barney has become so powerful that his existence being known by parents is no longer an issue. Now, he is simply an unstoppable force that no one can deny. And also, we know this concert episode is canon to the lore of the Barney TV show because the kids later mention it in future episodes.
Hey, let's do that song we did in our concert.
This concert represents the moment when Barney's influence reaches a completely new level. We see tons of children, all with their own Barney dolls that they will later bring back to their homes to continue spreading this infection. And it should be no surprise that this...
So Barney is basically like a disease that's going around. All the parents are just okay with their kids believing in Barney. In reality, Barney is a real person, bro.
Concert is also the very first time that the dinosaur himself multiplies.
Let's plan a big surprise for the Backyard Gang. I'll use my magic and zap!
And this growth only continues exponentially as the years go on and we get more and more Barney shows and movies. Like a virus, Barney continues to multiply into more dinosaur characters. He is now able to fully reveal himself to any parent without any repercussions. The line about keeping him a secret is even removed from the intro. And instead of requiring a large group of children focusing intently for a long time to summon him, now Barney can almost instantly appear.
Barney, what do you think our last book should be?
It seemed like to me, bro, they had to change it a little bit, bro, because it was starting to get weird. You feel me? Whoever was writing Barney at first was a weirdo.
And Barney's also reached the point where even if someone doesn't like or believe in him, they can't get rid of him.
Okay, Barney, you're really here because of my imagination and you're about to disappear.
Cody!
I do not believe in you.
It's okay, Cody. I believe in you.
And all of this leads us to the Barney franchise's most recent and controversial development, the 2024 animated show Barney's World.
Meet Barney, the singing and dancing purple dinosaur.
Yay!
In an all-new animated series.
With a little magical help, the possibilities are endless.
Get ready to explore an incredible new world.
This is a reboot of the Barney TV show, and a lot of people weren't really fans of the animated redesign they did for Barney.
Hey, friends!
It more or less...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when Barney first came out, bro, that theory is definitely true, bro. Facts. Hands down.
This follows the same formula, except with one very notable difference. In this version of the show, for the first time ever, Barney is never shown in his toy form. He is now always just a large magical talking dinosaur, and unlike all the previous episodes, now he never disappears at the end.
I love you.
In this series, Barney can even fly and transform the world in ways he never could before. So maybe this latest entry into the Barney franchise is showing us Barney at his absolute most powerful, where he is no longer bound by a toy or the limitations of children's imaginations. And the smoking gun to prove this is once again in the show's intro, in the very specific way they introduce Barney.
In Barney's world, with your favorite purple dinosaur.
In Barney's World with your favorite purple dinosaur. For the first time ever, the intro no longer describes Barney as a dinosaur that comes from our imagination.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
He simply just exists on his own, because at this point, Barney has become such a global sensation that he has gained total dominion over our world and has completely reshaped it into his image. Maybe this isn't just an animated reboot of the Barney franchise. What if Barney literally transformed the world into this imaginary cartoon redesign, and what we are seeing here truly is Barney's World?
Bro, what they trying to tell y'all is Barney all over the place, man. It's a lot of Barney people around here, man. Y'all gotta be careful. I gotta be safe, man. Let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comment section below. Tell me what y'all want to see in the next video. Let's go. All right, bro. That's enough of Barney, bro. That was a weird ass. I ain't gonna lie, Barney's a little weird, bro. All right, we got this other video.
Dead homie.
Well, actually, we're gonna end stream. Appreciate y'all tuning into the stream, man. Hey, W's for everybody that joined today. You feel me? I know it's my first day back, so I know a lot of people didn't join. You feel me? Y'all doing y'all own little thing. Oh, we appreciate it, bro. W's